back into it. What did you think of the effort and the game, overall?
Well, I think, first, it's a good team. Long, a lot of length, especially in the paint. I thought it bothered us a lot first 10 minutes. Thought they were just tougher than us the first 10 minutes. And then I thought we were able to get some stops. I think we had 11 straight stops to get back in the game. And we had a really good lineup in there that shared the ball, moved it. And, we were able to get the lead. So that was a great comeback in the first half. Just couldn't sustain for the 20 minutes of the second half.
You talked a little bit coming into this game that you needed the guys to see this environment and play in it. Did you think that was a factor at all, just not being used to this, jitters, or overly hype?
Yeah. I think a lot. You look at Jaden Henley, 4 for 12, 3 for 8 from the free throw line. We have good free throw shooters. For us to go 14 for 25 is not acceptable. We'll miss front ends. Again, we're a way better free throw shooting team than this, and we've been in the Baylor game. We were much better, and so I would think some would just be the adrenaline of the game. But this is good. It's good for our guys to experience this, and it's good to let them know that we got a lot to improve on before opening night.
Coach Jaden Henley obviously doing some great things. Handled the ball a lot better. Maybe down at Baylor, just 1 turnover, but 6 turnovers tonight. And as a team, 18 turnovers. Tough to win a ball game with that many.
Yeah, we talked about 34% from the field, 18 turnovers. You're not winning anything with that. If you look at our 4 starters that played a lot there, 12 for 44 with 8 assists, 10 turnovers. They're better players than that. They got to play better. They got to play better together. But that's not good enough to get it done.
And this as a bigger point guard when you played some 1-2 at 6'7", does he have a different mindset with the ball in his hands this much with having the ball on him from and a high dribble?
Yeah, I'll go back and watch him. Sometimes he just dribbled too much. His head was down. He tried to split 2 guys with his head down. Can't do it. We have too many good offensive players. We did that way too much tonight, and their length hurt us in their gaps. They're able to get deflections.
Coach, up at the Mountain West Conference Media Day, we talked to Nana, and he said he felt rusty out there. 3 of 14 shooting, a little rusty, but, boy, he was great on the boards today.
Yeah, he's 15 offensive boards is great, but, offensively he's 2 for 10 at Baylor, 3 for 14 tonight, 5 for 24 in 2 exhibition games. That's not good enough from our starting 4. He hasn't played in a year, and it looks like he hasn't played in a year. But I love how hard he plays. I love how he keeps attacking. It's our job to help get him better now. Now we've seen him twice in games. It's our job to work on some things to make him more productive. So he's shooting much better and going 8 for 14 instead of 3 for 14.
He doesn't have a tremendous line, but it seemed when Wilhelm Breidenbach came in there after F.A. Demerol got his 3rd foul that he's what energized that turnaround there just by being solid in different areas.
Yeah, experience is so important. And, he's gone through the battles of the Big Ten for 3 years, and he just knows where to go. He can use his body. He only had 6 rebounds, but he probably cleared space for 3 or 4. Played some really good defense, and just does a lot of the little things out there that you need to help your team. FA, it's tough. It's his 2nd game in America, and could never get a rhythm, could never play, and you can tell the difference of experience versus non-experience players in the front line, and we got to get him, much better. He's got to be more productive than what he was.
Coach, you went to that 4-guard lineup down the stretch. Was that really kind of more because you had to, or something you wanted to do?
Yeah, with FA out, we didn't think Dennis was as effective tonight, and so we thought maybe we could spread him, try to get Dines away from the rim. And, I thought we were able to get a little spark there. We did get it down to, I think 4. We get down to 2, 1 or 4. But, again, we talked about winning plays. We had a loose ball rebound that we should have got. Instead, they got it and dunked it, and that was a big play.
Do you they had held LMU to 28% shooting and had 11 block shots in that game. How much of this, too, is the quality of a defensive team you just saw?
Yeah, no, it's a really good defense. Dines changes everything. He really moves his feet well. He was a single biggest factor, I think, in this game and their other game. He was +9 tonight, and when he's in, he affects the rim, but he also moves his feet well enough to come out on the perimeter. And so, he really hurt us. He's a good player.
Coach, obviously you've mentioned it a couple times, starting five's got to get better. They are better. They got to play better. What are you seeing out of Dusty Stromer? 3 of 6 behind the arc, and you're asking, he's doing a lot of different things, playing double the minutes he has been in the past.
Yeah, I think for all these guys, for Nana, who hasn't played last year, for Dusty, who hasn't played a lot of minutes, even Will didn't probably play as many minutes as what he's getting right now. Those guys, they got to condition it. It's a different role when you're playing more minutes than what you have in your career. And so, the more they do it, the better, the more comfortable they'll get at it. They're a good group. They want to win. They're upset like the coaches are upset. And, these were 2 really good games to help us get better, and now we just got to get better.
What did you see progress from Baylor to today over 2 weeks, and what didn't advance that you were hoping to see?
Yeah, I thought some of our spacing was better. We had some shots at the rim guys missed. We probably should have passed them out. We didn't. But I thought our spacing was much better on offense. I thought, we competed on the boards. We did out-rebound them tonight, which, we did not rebound Baylor. We did a really good job rebounding the basketball, I thought, especially attacking the offensive glass. And then I thought, we settled in. Obviously the crowd helped, but I thought we didn't have the lulls. We had a couple lulls at Baylor that they built that lead. We only had the one in the first half where they built a big lead. Other than that, I thought our effort was pretty consistent the whole night.
Coach, pretty good crowd for an exhibition match. It felt like it was a playoff game.
Yeah, it was awesome. So thanks, Lopes fans, for coming out. You guys were amazing tonight, and Havoc's incredible. I know we gave some things to cheer about, but wish we could have brought the victory home. And this will motivate us to work harder because we have to get better.
Hey, Coach, thanks for the time. We'll see you back out here Monday the 3rd as the season tips off in earnest.
Thank you. Thanks, those fans.